Happy Magic Monday, Collective Consciousness. This is Virgo Queen tuning in to the moon magic for the week. And when I talk about moon magic, I'm talking about our inner nature, our divine feminine, the one that is connected to the ancient wisdom of magic. And this can also be found in our subconscious. Often we work with moon energy to really understand how our vehicle is operating, what patterns are we running on, and how do we find that ultimate healing by bringing it to the light, to the consciousness, to the sun. Now, every week I have been doing a weekly forecast, but again, tuning into the moon energy. And this is an important time specifically as the feminine is rising within all of us, to really honor that receptive side, to see how we are capable of giving. Now, this structure of this Moon Magic podcast is I look at the astrology for the moons this week. So what moon energy? Now, those that understand moon cycles or astrological aspects, the moon changes its sign every 2.5 days. Now, this is why, specifically for women, we have a profound understanding. So it's like for 2.5 days, we can feel this Aries energy, vibrant and alive, and then all of a sudden we feel this deep Scorpio pull to the unknown. So that's how we are constantly changing from day to day with this moon cycle. So first I begin looking at the energy of the moon for the week. Then I have pulled a goddess card to help guide us for the week. I'll also do a mother piece reading of tarot, my favorite tarot deck, and a little message from Gaia. And this understanding the energy of the week really helps empower you, because you can see perhaps what obstacles lie ahead and how you can overcome them, what really is going on in your subconscious, and how you can heal them and bring them to light. So we begin Monday, the 23rd, with a Leo moon. Tuesday, it starts moving into Virgo. So Monday, Tuesday, we have this fun, lighthearted energy, still really passionate about what we want to give to the world. Then we get into Virgo, and we want it to be practical and disciplined. And this will happen with Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We'll have this Virgo energy. So this is really good time to incorporate body and detoxing, purifying, getting back to the natural rhythm of your life, the natural resources, and really living with a honorable sense of how you want to move forward. Then by Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we have a Libra moon. So that's really about balancing, right? This fiery energy that we began with the week, and then, this really disciplined earth energy that wants to make things real and practical and to be of service. And then Libra is about finding that balance. How do I live my passion but also have a discipline, a daily ritual? And then by Sunday, we have a powerful full moon in Scorpio with a lunar Beltane. And so this energy is going to really have similarities between that Libra, which is really about balancing our feminine and masculine energy. And I'll go more into that later on. But first, I wanted to welcome in the goddess energy for this week. And the goddess that we pulled is Bridget. And she says, don't back down. Stand up for what you believe in right now. First, be quite clear about your intentions. If you're unclear, then confusion will lessen your power and force. Like a candle in the dark, be very clear and bright in what is acceptable to you in this situation. Make no mistake, I will guide and protect you, and yet think of all the unparalleled rise in your own viewpoint if you are to stand up for yourself and speak up about your needs and your deepest truth. Now is the time to touch your power, for its heat and flame will ignite your passion, which will propel you forward to countless ways. Even in the face of fear, you will still stand up for your ideals and your truth. Be unwavering and make your stand today. So various meanings of this card, or various ways that the goddess can be part of guiding you this week, is she's telling you to be assertive. Don't worry about what others think. Now this is really important, collective consciousness. Trust that your actions will work out fine. Speak your truth. Stick to your opinions. Put your foot down. Now, a little bit about Bridget. She is a Celtic triple goddess, which means that she represents three aspects of woman: the young virgin, the nurturing, and the loving mother, and the crone, sage, and wise woman. Bridget is a fiery goddess who tirelessly protects those who call upon her, and she is a feminine counterpart to Archangel Michael's warrior's energy. Bridget's temple is in Kildare, Ireland. She's celebrated worldwide on February 1st, the ancient sacred day called Imbolc, which marks the beginning of springtime and increasing daylight. So now that we're here in springtime, we still have this lunar Beltane, which is really about honoring that inner fire, and how magnificent that it's happening during a full moon in Scorpio. Now, the Scorpio energy that we're going to really experience during this full moon is really about that Bridget energy, putting your foot down, speaking your truth. Scorpio is all like life or death, and is all about transformation. If something is not working, there needs a shift, a new perspective, a change of habit, a subconscious pattern given a new direction. Now, before we go too much further into the full moon, I wanted to look at the Mother Peace Tarot cards for the week. Mother Peace is a tarot deck that's round, for one, and really tunes into the divine consciousness. So it's showing both of the masculine and the feminine. Now, the first card is the overall energy of the week, which is Son of Cups. And this card shows the god Shiva. And he is all about really holding space for the divine feminine. He's the tantric fusion within us that is the feminine masculine that is capable of great strength, capable of calling down the Kali Shakti destructive energy and giving her space to feel her emotions and to be held in the depth of her pain. So this whole week is really about really balancing both of your feminine and masculine energy, but mostly supporting the feminine with these really, self-love acts, really, again, connecting to nature, but doing the feminine acts. So masculine is always about the doing, and the feminine is about the receiving and also the creating part. But first we create within, and then the masculine energy goes and does it in the world. And not that women aren't doing that in the world, it's mostly about we first create from within us, and then our own masculine energy goes out and makes it seen or known to the world. Well, this is really from an emotional place. So really connecting to your emotional body and seeing the things that may be stuck that are really wanting to be healed by this full moon in Scorpio. Now, the conflict for this week is the Magician, and this basically just shows that the conflict is with your own magic. And perhaps this is because you are having a difficult time connecting to the magic within you, or perhaps you have so much magic you just don't know what to do with it. This energy is very much connected to that Leo fiery energy that we begin with the week. But then again, coming back down to the Virgo energy and then into Libra, it's really about balancing that fire, that Shakti energy that wants to go out and create and give. And to really balance that with, coming back into the body and being of service. The conflict is really knowing how to use your magic this week. By the end of the week, which again is a full moon in Scorpio, and the outcome to this resolution is Daughter of Discs. And daughter is the young feminine aspect within us. So it's interesting, we begin the week with this, very, sensitive, masculine energy to then a very feminine, active energy. Daughter is very active and flirtatious and but very innocent. Their son and daughter is all about like this innocence. So our childlike manner, our original self. And this is showing more focusing again on our work, our service to the world. And this full moon in Scorpio is really about coming to a completion. So this could mean that there's a vision quest or there's a project that you started, during the new moon or, a few months ago. And it shows that there's a completion cycle. But this completion cycle really has to do more with Scorpio is very much connected to, the psyche, the subconscious, and is really asking for healing. So a lot of this is going to be reflected more in our relationships, our relationship to ourself, between our conscious and subconscious mind. And full moons are also this time of illumination where, all our dark spots are illuminated and we see these old soul wounds, or we are remembering all this old pain and trauma, and it's coming out of nowhere and it's created its own life. And yet here you are, a divine present being that's able to witness it and hold space for it. So this full moon in Scorpio is really going to be a time of healing old soul wounds. So there might be a completion of, a project with clients that have brought up this emotional challenge for you, or again, mostly within our relationships, there'll be some sort of completion or a healing that will happen. Now, Scorpio also loves to heal through sexual healing. So using that Kundalini energy to really move through all of the chakras and to illuminate the energetic body. They say sex with a loved one ignites all of your chakras. They instantly become aligned when you reach that orgasmic plateau. So I'm saying if you are in love and you are wanting to explore your own sexual healing, then this is the time. And using it with consciousness, using it with tantric methods, or again, explore this within yourself. I think self-love and self-exploration is an important part to understanding our own psyche, our own sexuality. So before we go, I wanted to give you a little message from Gaia. And she says, love without condition. Do you often find it easier to give advice to others whilst hiding from the truth that the advice you give is advice that you yourself neglect to follow? Do you find it easier to nurture others and show them kindness and compassion? It is time to be kind and gentle with yourself, to love you, strengths and weaknesses, without reservation or condition. Nurture yourself. Be kind to yourself, for you are deserving of the same unconditional care and love that you give to others. Now, this is, again, this profound full moon Scorpio energy of, letting yourself feel love no matter what. And something that's quite profound about Scorpio is, their capacity to love. They love with such intensity, with the depths of your soul. And They often do give too much and often give advice to others in which they do need for themselves. So it's a very appropriate message from Gaia. And what I ask for you, if you would like to work more with this full moon energy and to really give a prayer, not only to yourself, but to the relationships in your life and to the world that needs a lot of support right now. And this prayer is something that you can speak out loud, say it at least 3 times. And I would suggest being out in nature and looking up at the moon. And this prayer goes like this. O grandmother, O grandfather, O sacred one, teach us love, compassion, and honor so that we may heal the earth and heal each other. So let that resonate within your soul. If you have any questions or want more information about this prayer, any information about this lunar cycle, contact me. You can look at my website, www.inner-doorways.com, or you can email me at innerdoorways@gmail.com. My name is Virgo Queen, and I'm bringing you a little magic to your Monday. And blessed, blessed, blessed be. May all your wishes come to thee.